Okay, Jeff here at Bikes and Bites, and we got a story for you. Take it away.
Hi, my name is Carwing. I have a story for you for what happens when you bike too hardcore on bacon, which is a blue run.
It's green.
Is it green? Oh my gosh. Well, today was blue with the heat. It just added to it. As you can see here, this is my derailleur grip. What happened was I was coming around the berm and it was straight away, and all of a sudden I felt all this metal friction in the back, and just I was worried. I was worried for my life, and Mark was right behind me, and I slowed down, and thankfully I didn't fall off my bike in OTB over the handlebars, right? Yeah. And I looked back, and this was just hanging like lifeless.
Oh, poor guy.
And I keep forgetting what this is called, but it sheared off.
Dropped down.
It dropped down.
It dropped down. It dropped down.
And the guard here bent, so just this is what happens when you go too hardcore. It costs you like $155 too.
Thanks very much. That's the story for today.
I'm going chainless for the rest of the season. You see me on the slopes. My name's Carwing. I'll be #1.
That's right.
From Edmonton, Alberta. So.
Good man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
So here we are in Valemount at Bikes and Bites with two guys who love to ride bikes. So they're going to tell us who they are and what they like about bikes.
I'm Jackson. I'm 12 years old. I'm going to tell you guys a story about me dislocating my shoulder. I was biking one day. I hit a corner gap, like it was on turducken. I hit the jump, did a front flip over my handlebars, landed right on my shoulder, and then I just dislocated it, and it just hurt. Don't even think about sending it.
So always put the back brake on first, right? Is that the old rule? Well, here we are today at Bikes and Bites in Valemount, BC. And we have two riders who just rented here. And can you tell us who you are and what your experience was like?
I'm Cherie from Hudson, Quebec.
And I'm Phil Prince, also from Hudson, Quebec. We're visiting BC, doing a tour around, and we saw Bikes and Bites and said, we're going to rent a bike and go for a ride.
And the bikes refer to the bikes, and the bites are some special power bars. And this bike here, the Cruise from California, it fit me perfectly, and the seat was high and my back was straight. And I had such a wonderful time going on the trail around the marsh. It was 6 kilometers about, and we didn't see any bears, but we knew they were around.
Yeah, we heard some people came around the lake the other way and said, don't go that way, we saw a bear.
So here we are at Bike and Bites in Valemount, BC, and I have with me Hannah.
Hello.
And Hannah's going to tell us about a remarkable experience that she's had on a bike.
Well, today was a remarkable experience.
Okay.
I'm not much of an adrenaline junkie, so we did a trail, the Swift Creek Loop here, and it was lovely. I was with friends, and it was really hot, so there were no mosquitoes, but I could just dunk all of my clothes in the water before heading up, so I stayed cool, no bugs, the forest smelled awesome.
Yeah. So how long have you been riding bike?
Well, I've been riding a bike since a young age, but as far as mountain biking goes, it's never been something I was super comfortable with, but you know, once the bike park came in here, right. I got to explore it a little bit. I have not the greatest bike for mountain biking myself, so it was awesome to be able to rent something that's a little more specialized today.
Right, you rented a giant trance here, a nice that's bike. Right. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, it was exactly a trance.
Good. So now, like, it's a social thing too with the bikes. You get together with friends.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a huge thing to do on the weekend.
Yeah.
And it's great because there's lots of people that come into town, and you know, they want to bike with you, or locals that didn't used to bike, but now that we have this great bike park, it's just the thing to do. It's a lot more accessible than you'd think.
It is awesome. The trails are really brilliant. And so, Canada Day is tomorrow. And is there anything you would say to our viewers about biking and Canada Day?
Oh, yes. You should bike on Canada Day.